Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome.
Going to do a little turning today. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more of those little pots and things. I'm not doing exactly, to be honest. I've got to go with what wood I've got at the moment and stuff. And I really am not interested in doing big bowls. I just don't have an interest in them, I'm afraid, guys. Some people do, some people don't. I like small stuff. I just like it. I've got a bit of log here. This is a bit of Alder, which is what David gave me. It was felled in 21, so I'm going to just have a little go at that, and I'm going to mount it this way. I've drilled a hole from a worm screw. I'm going to mount it this way on. I've done the measurements, so it's like, you know, centre and everything. I'm going to screw it on here. I'm not worrying about putting a flat. It's not a big piece of wood. That's up to the jaws. That's touching where it needs to touch. That'd be good enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my step centre in. The reason I'm going to use a step centre for this is because it's got a retractable point, see? So it won't put a hole in the bottom that I'm going to use as the foot, because I should put a little tenon on the bottom as a foot. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that up, pop that up.
What's the size of your little log now? Because someone was asking about sizes.
This
yeah.
is...
Just give a quick measurement.
Right, yeah. This is 80mm. It's diameter there, and I've actually done it at 95 that way, so I've got a little bit of waste, so you know, and I'm just going to do it as a little natural edge type bowl. I think the bark will stay on this, hopefully that'll be right. Do a little natural edge one. I've got a couple of bits of yew as well to try. I've got that one I've cut down. That's got some really lovely grain patterns in the side. I've already drilled that one, and I've got this bigger one that's got a nice sort of shape to it. That should be all right. That's going to go on like that, and I'll turn it down to what size it's got to be from that. Why? Because I love this. This has got to be my favourite of all types of turning. This turning branch. You put a log on and turn it like that. I'm not in, as I said, guys, big. But if someone said to me, you know, you can only turn these for the rest of your life, I'd be quite happy with that. If they said I could only turn 10, 12-inch bowls, I'd probably give up wood turning. Quite honest with you, because I just do not have any passion for bowls, big bowls. I find them so boring to turn, I really do. Which is why I suppose when I tend to turn them, I don't actually like bowl blanks. I would rather it be a square piece of wood, and I'd put it on as a square and turn it from that. That I find more fun for me. It's fun. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I do wood turning for a living, but this isn't my work. So when I come out here like this, like a lot of you guys, I take it that you go out in your workshop to have fun. Just enjoy what you're doing. And if you're not doing it for a living, then it's for fun, isn't it? So, you know, and that's why I like to use all the different tools and do it. And like I said to you guys, if, you know, there's nothing wrong in using your carbides and stuff. If you only get to go out once a week or once a fortnight, some people, I've known some, they get out in their workshop once a month or every 2 months if they're lucky, because of commitments and things. We don't want to be having to worry about sharpening stuff, and you'll never get fantastic with it if you can't do enough turning. You know, you watch these guys on Facebook come on and they do lovely fantastic stuff with skews and that, yeah, but they work every day with it for 30 years, 8 hours a day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, whatever. If you're not good, then you're doing the wrong job, aren't you? Let's face it, really, guys. But you'll never compete with them because you can't put that amount of hours in. Simple as that. Right, what was I going to do? I'll turn this.
That.
Yeah. See, I'll lose myself waffling on, don't I? But there you go. Right, now, I've done the little pots, as you saw, and I used the 15mm round on the 16mm round bar. Very overkill, very big for those sort of pots. I wouldn't have done it. I was just actually demonstrating the tool. Sorry, my dogs are going a bit wild out there. I was just demonstrating the tool. But a lot of people have asked me what's the best ones to do that. Well, personally, the best one is 9mm box hollower and the SCH1 or the SCH2 with the 10mm cutter. They're perfect for doing all these sort of things. And I'm going to use those to hollow this, but I'm going to use a spindle gouge just to do the outside of it first. Why spindle gouge? Because that's what I absolutely love doing. It is fantastic fun. If you can get into doing it, guys, I'll tell you what, It is such fun. It really is. And it's all about fun. Putting a smile on your face when you're turning. That's what matters.
That's it.
But you can do it. I might show one of the other ones where I use an R2 or something to do it. But on this one, I'm just going to do it with my spindle gouge. Okay, and it's just my 1/2 inch spindle gouge. Just that one. Okay. Grinds aren't important. I've got all different. I couldn't even tell you what that angle is at the moment because I think I changed it a little bit from what it used to be. Right, okay, step to the side, let it spin up. There, that's nice and fast, spinning nice. Right, we just come in here, see what's going to, yeah, that's going to be alright. Right, just screw down a little bit. Right, straight away I want to get the tool rest in. Keep the tool rest, see that's way too much there. I've got about 1 inch gap, that's way too far away. Keep it in nice and close like this. Now I don't want to get too much breakout on the top, so I'm going to come back this way a little bit. Right, it's not round yet, so that's just getting round there. Right, it's not there yet. Take your time, get a nice controlled cut. Right, that's round up to sort of there at the moment. That's not too bad. I've got to sort out for the bottom. Right, we're flat all around there, so I'm going to be making this my foot. Right, that's cool, quite nice. I'm not going right off the end because like I said, I don't want to blow the bark off. Right. A bit of shadow there, I can see. I don't know whether I'm going to keep the bark on. I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm going to, actually I don't normally stop and look. I'd rather the surprise at the end, but I'm going to stop. Right, I've got a little bit of a way to go there to get rid of the bark. Now I've got an equal amount, so I don't know, I might just keep it because that gives me a little bit of bark on the side there. That all looks nice anyway. Yeah, that all looks nice, so we'll carry on with it. I'll take a little bit more off, but I don't think I'm going to take a lot off. Put that down that way, that's it. Right, there we go. Right, yeah. Just roll that a bit there. I don't need a flat, see, that's going to be the foot. I don't need a flat for it to go on. It's not gonna wobble or nothing. That's it. It's gonna just gently roll that edge like that, and then I'm gonna move this away so I can take that bottom bit off. That's it. Alright, we'll get that out of the way. So we'll be turning it around in a bit. Good. Alright, I'll wait until I take that off. I'll take this off first. Oh, so bring the tool rest back up a little bit. Alright, there we go. I think that's all alright. I think I just did that a little bit of a sand. And that's oh yeah. And I'll turn this light on while I'm doing it. I always forget to put the light on, don't I? Right, okay. Let's bring that over. We're going to see what it looks like with that spark. If it's no good, I'll just take the top down a little bit and just make it with a nice little pot like this. I'll see. There we go. Nice. Sanding steel on it. Right, get a little bit of sanding paste on. Yeah, I've always done that. There we go. That's that finished. Right, that's the outside done. Looks fairly pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so if I can, I'll get hold of it there and there. That's why I don't over tighten, see, because otherwise you have trouble getting it off. And as you can see, it didn't go anywhere. Right, there we go, guys. Got a little foot on the bottom there, and you can see how that's going to look. Okay, that all look nice. Yep.
Like that natural edge bit as well.
Yeah, we've got no tear out, no nothing like that. That's all nice. Yep, okay. And it sits nice on its foot. Right, let's take this out, get it mounted, and get it hollowed. Alright, let's see how it's going to mount in here. So nice. Well, I'm just tight at the moment. I've not. Yep, that's all right there. So I'm tight and a quarter, like that, quarter of a turn. That should be it. That should hold. If it don't, then it ends up over there somewhere. Right. So, but as long as we don't be doing anything silly with our cuts, we should really be all right. If you're going to go just sticking things in, then obviously it probably won't hold. Right, so just going to use the box hollower. Okay, now mine obviously I have in my collet handles because I have them. I made them for myself. It would actually normally come, that would be your box hollower, would be that. Okay, this one, oh that's all right. I might switch even between the two. They're both, so I think I've just got a, see, I have a few of them because I've got just a slightly swept back more on that guy. I took a little bit more of that bar away, okay, depending on what I'm doing. All right, but that's what you would get, is that, okay, £32, free postage, free UK post, 32 quid. Right, and you're going to see what it does. So, right, we'll let it spin up again, stand out of the way. We've just remounted it. Everything's running nice and true. Oh, way too low. Don't turn it that. Yeah, we'll sort of around the centre. A little bit high, just a fraction high. That's a bit better. Now, nice gentle cut. I mean, like I said, I roll it over to a 45 because it gives a better finish and it works better, and my cutters last forever. But you can just go in flat if you want. There's nothing wrong with it. Alright, you can go in flat. But what I'd advise, if you go in flat, just leave yourself enough space that you can do a finish cut, basically, or use another tool for finishing. But now again, I haven't really got room here to push cut. I've got to come right round. It's going to be very awkward to get in because it's of the size of it. So I'm doing it with a back cut with this, okay? Like this. So going in backwards with it, and I can get the cut, I can get the shavings like this. Look, nice shavings come out. The only thing is, sorry, it's getting that taller. So when I drop the handle a bit to come on that back cut, I'm a bit too high. So there we go. That's better. Okay. Right, let's just get this hollowed out inside. Now remember when I said before, when you're doing a back cut like that, you come down to that bottom, you've got to turn it off before you come round, otherwise you cut us up, hit the bottom, bang, you'll get a catch. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I seem to be going for like a bit of a hollow form. Let's have a look at it and see what the bark's like. Right. So I've either got to keep a small opening to keep that on. I don't really want to do that. I think I'm going to take the bark away from this bit and just have this little bit,
brown one, yeah.
just a little bit on the side, or maybe just even the brown one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a very attractive bark anyway. It's a very thin bark, so I think I'm probably going to take that away actually.
Yeah.
I'm really not looking to do a hollow form. Probably lost most of that bark actually, but it won't matter. Very hard wood actually. Right, not at the depth yet. Bring that down a bit. Sorry guys. Is that on your way? Is that right? Okay, nice and straight. Right, we'll get that down to the tip. I'm down to sort of that part of my finger. Right, let's see. Right. I've still got a bit to go. Still got a bit of bark there, I think. quite a thing to hollow. This is quite hard wood. Right, I'm going to jump onto the SCH1 for a moment. Right, this is the SCH1, okay. Again, it will come in the standard handle somewhere. And again, £32 free postage. And this one, you just have to put it on, it's already set at your angle. Oh, a little bit of vibration there. Again, very hard to push cut on this because of it being so steep. Right, bit to take out in that bottom corner there, hang on. Gonna get rid of some of that out of there. Look at that. Right, still a little bit thick, just on this shoulder here, inside. A bit thicker than I want it to be. This turned out to be a bit tougher wood to hollow than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was only going to be soft, but it's going to be quite soft, but it's not. Come on. Right, okay, we've got our fix. Right, so now we're going to do a little bit of clean up cuts with the SCH1, because this will give us a really nice clean finish. Get rid of that nipple. Let's get the follow around and drop the handle. Right, got a little slight bump in there, I can just see it. There we go. Yeah, we've got a nice smooth finish there. That bottom, I've just got to go that way and clean that bottom off. Yep. Blend it in. We've got a slight deeper middle bit. Yep, there we go. We're all good. Right, okay. Now, I can feel a little bit, now I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm not going to look. I'm going to let it surprise me or shock me. Right. I know a lot of you would be stopping and having a look, stopping and having a look. I'm not one for that. I can hear it, so I know it's got a bit of something left there. That's my finger now, I caught it on there. They've still got a bit of an edge to it. It's not perfectly round. Now, as long as it's not actually chipped or anything, it should be alright. I'm going to take it down a little bit there, like so. Blend that back in a minute. I've now finished the outside, but I'm just going over it again. Just so I can blend it in. All right down there, just get that little bit there. Right, there we go. I've got a bit of tissue, I'll just get that sawdust out of it. Right, there we go. So that's taking a bit longer than I thought it was going to take, guys. It was a bit harder wood to hollow than I thought it was going to. I didn't think it was going to be as hard to hollow as that. It's surprising, it's quite a hard piece of wood really. Still, there we go. Bring that back in. Looking good. Get a bit of wax in there. Right, there we go, all done. See you on the next one.
We're going to see what it looks like now.
See what it looks like now.
You've got a little bit of it.
Oh, there's a little bit of tear just there in that bottom there. I'm going to have to get that. Oh, that looks beautiful there. That looks really nice. So guys, I'm going to have to get that. Look, I've got a little bit of tear just in that bottom corner there.
Yeah.
And there. There's just a little bit. I'll have to get that again. Yeah, I think it's a bit tight in there, even for that 10mm. So I will probably whip that out with the 6mm. I reckon I can get out. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm going to see what I can use to get it out. But it's definitely got a bit of tear, and I can't have that. It only take a couple of little cuts. Right, let's have a look and see. Let's have a look. I think that might have got that. There's no actual tear. Right, let's go again, because it's still got a little bit of, it's the coloration there. Right, let's hang on, let me see my 12mm first. My finisher. Lovely and smooth, but it's the coloration of the patterning. It could be a simple fact that it's going to need a push cut to get it. See, it's not all woods will take that pull cut. Oh no, hang on, there's a knot there, but I think that's actually got it. Yeah. One little shiny little bit right in that very bottom corner. Like the 12mm is getting it. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Right, there we go. I reckon that got it. 12mm always the best one for a finisher. Always does the best for the finish. Right, I'll give it a little bit of a sand in there. Tear the paper down a bit so I can get this stuff down in there. It's only 180 grit. Now, a lot of people would have just jumped up on the grip for that, but I don't do that. You've got to be able to turn it out. Right, we'll finish it again. So we ain't got to do the outside anymore, we've done that already. It's this little bit on the inside, isn't it? Yeah.
It looks quite nice actually with the bark on it.
Yeah, it does. It's got a nice pattern on the outside. Just that little bit on that bottom bit there. Yeah. But there's a knot there as well, which you can see more now. Yeah. Just had that dark bit there. Not so much torn grey, it's just very dark. It's the end grain where it comes in. There's two branch bits on this. I reckon that's going to be alright now. Yeah, that's the coloration change there on the two sides. See, I've got 2 branch bits that come out here, and the knots. So yeah, that's gone. It's not torn. It's just the patterning on it. Right, so let's get that off anyway.
It wasn't tear out.
Huh?
It wasn't tear out. It was.
Well, it's not exactly tear out. It's a bit of pattern on the. It's a bit of the coloration of it. Wood goes dark. It comes around dark and then goes light. It's there we go.
Just the wood.
Yeah, see, I've got these here on the outside. You can see where the pattern. You see these. That's the end grains there, and they come swell round on the inside. I've got a knot in there, 2 knots there, and a knot on the bottom. So right, there we go, guys.
I like it.
It's another little pot, natural edge, slightly natural edge. Well, yeah, it is a natural edge because or a live edge if you want. It's a live edge because it's still got a little bit of the bark on it. I didn't take it all away. So there we go, little pot. And that's just to demonstrate the 9mm and a lot hard. So actually, I can't believe the weight of that. That's a really heavy wood actually, and a very hard wood. So, but yeah, it's
nice.
It's not the most fantastic of pieces of wood, but it's all right. It's not too bad. I might end up taking that foot off actually.
No, leave it.
I don't know. Right, anyway, there we go, guys. Next one, I'll probably do one out of you. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.